Okay, what's up guys? HackerCop18 here. Today we're basically sharing my thoughts for my honest thoughts for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and the gameplay and how I feel about the game. And there's no spoilers or anything like that. I'm gonna, if I say spoiler, I'll just cut it out. But basically, we're just gonna go ahead and dive right into it. So Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, these games came out, a few days ago, and of course I pre-ordered a game, and I had pre-ordered a game for, since a long time. I was really excited for these games too, but then of course, uh, when these games came out, there was a lot of speculation, of how the game was gonna run, and the game had some potential with open world and all this other stuff, and these new features, and and auto battles and different ways to do stuff and level up, and you know. But I'm gonna talk about my honest thoughts. So let's dive right into it. The first thing we're going to talk about is basically the level scaling. So apparently the level scaling is really it's very fast. Okay, in my opinion. Okay, just from me playing the game. Okay, I was very frustrated. Passing certain parts of the game. Um, the first Titan I did was the Rock Titan. I beat that very easily. A little bit of difficulty, but didn't really hit me too much. When I took on the Grass Gym, it seemed it looked really difficult because all my mons were they were level 12, and the gym leaders, especially the Grass Gym, was their mons were level 17. So, of course I had to do a little grinding, came back, beat them, right? And then when I this is the kicker right here. Okay? And listen to me. Okay? When I took on the star base, the fire star base, whatever, right? Massive level jump. Massive level jump, like all the way to the 30s. All right, like level 30 something. Like it was absolutely insane. I'm like, I can't beat this. I can't beat this. And at that point, it's like, okay, so I got to, level up. I got to, do something. I gotta get, mons that are going to, that have a type advantage, and so that's what I did. So what I did was I, took on these terror raids, throughout the map, and I got some experience candies out of it, and I was able to basically, get those, level up my mons. I got a few water types, for this fire, thing or whatever, you know. But here's the thing, you can go anywhere on the map, really. You can, if you think one thing's too difficult, try the other stuff. If you feel like the star bases are too difficult, try another gym, or try another Titan or whatever. Okay, really the main point is you got to explore much of the map as possible. Okay, get to those Pokestops, as I call them, Pokemon centers, whatever, same thing. Okay, make sure they have the fly symbol next to the thing, so that way you can fly to that destination and whatever. So yeah, basically, you know, another thing too, is the breeding in this game. And personally, I think the breeding it's a brand new mechanic. You set up these picnics, and then and you get these sandwiches. You make these sandwiches, and you get these levels. You get like boosted stuff, like, oh, you increase chance to find a shiny, or increase chance to get eggs and stuff, and all these other stuff. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, um apparently, when you are reading, okay, it doesn't matter how many mons you have in your party. It doesn't matter if you have Ditto. Okay, When you get these eggs, they automatically go to your box. Okay? And yeah, I mean when you get these eggs, they automatically go to your box. And what happens is basically it's just they go in your box, and but you have a full party of 6, so it's like, what eggs are you gonna get? You don't know what kind of eggs you're gonna get. I guess pre-evolution of the monster in your party or whatever. Okay, breeding starters. They made breeding starters more difficult. Okay, they made finding Ditto more difficult. Okay, because the traditional way to get all 3 starters before you beat the game, and I've done this in every game basically. Been doing it since Gen 6 or 7. Okay, well I was trading obviously, but then I found this new exploit that everyone's been using since the beginning of these games. Okay, they breed their starter with Ditto, doesn't matter the gender, whatever. They breed a few starters, they trade those starters to get other starters, and it's been that tradition for a long time. Another issue is performance, and I feel like a lot of people, and I mean everybody, I mean 98% of the players that play this game, doesn't matter if it's Scarlet, Violet, it don't matter. Okay, there's performance issues. I've seen people's games crash. I've seen people T-posing. I've seen people, switches overheating. Okay, it's crazy. And I just cannot stress this enough. I don't know if Nintendo or Game Freak is going to patch this stuff. I don't know if it's even patchable, to be honest. But this is the kind of game where you have to learn to love the game, okay? And I felt that way when it came out. I'm like, I gotta do all these, I gotta learn all these new mechanics. I just gotta learn to love the game. Okay, that's just basically what it is. It's you know, it, okay, but basically, these games, like they're really good games, but if they didn't have the performance issues, and if the stuff, like if they thawed out some of the stuff, like if they made the game a little easier, if they had fixed the level scaling a little bit so you can go at your own pace, because that's the thing, I've been going at my own pace, and the game punishes you for doing that, okay? And here's the best part. Here's the best part that gets me. When you are underleveled, the game punishes you in the most craziest way possible. You get RNG'd so hard. I'm not even kidding. Okay? For example, like you get like when I was facing that like when I was extremely underleveled against that star base, the fire thing or whatever, right? Level 30 mons, right? Kept getting RNG. Didn't matter what mons I had. Okay, her Torkoal used Flame Wheel, I get an instant burn. Okay, I didn't even think Flame Wheel could burn me. I didn't even think, well, it's a fire move. But I didn't think of it. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever, Flame Wheel. I swap into my Mon, right? They go for Flame Wheel again. A second burn. At that point, it's like, okay, what is going on? And same with catching these wild Mons as well. When you are catching these like when you're catching these high level mons and they have a status infliction, whatever, it's just really difficult. The annoying part is, right, so you can catch Drowsy early game and all that stuff, and of course my favorite Gen 1 mon, in my opinion. I think psychic types are interesting. They're not my favorite typing, but they're really interesting, and I figure, but let me tell you something, right? Especially when I was facing that grass gym, right? All my hypnosises miss. All of them. I did hypnosis 5 times in a row, right? They kept critting me. It was actually annoying, right? Then the pedal thing, whatever, from Gen 5 comes out, right? Just spamming sleep powder, poison powder. I'm like, at this point, it's like, and then and then I land a hypnosis, and then they stay asleep for like one turn. They wake up the next turn. You know, they use sleep power on me. I stay asleep for like 3 or 4 turns. It's actually annoying. So like the game. What I'm trying to say is the game punishes you if you're underleveled by just the most insane RNG, the most unfair RNG. It's just crazy. Yeah, but yeah. Overall, I mean, my thoughts. I mean, that's really about it. You know, I just, you know, it's really, you know, game. Look, just my only tip to you, really, if you're playing this game, is to just make sure you get your team planned out. Okay, make sure you know what mines you're gonna use. You know, obviously you're not gonna get all 3 stars right away. I know there's trade codes and all that stuff, and oh yeah, I can just trade and whatever. But really, the most important mine you need is Ditto because that's just basically what it is. But yeah, but no, seriously, but no, seriously, the performance issues are not good. You know, like literally, like mines and sprites T-posing. Like, come on, like, come on. Oh man. Just my honest thoughts, you know. Not even gonna give it a rating. You know, like it's just my rating is like no rating, basically. Um, okay. Look, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Um, you know, comment down below, hey, what you think, you know, and yeah, I mean, it's all right game. Once again, my absolute conclusion is you just gotta learn to love the game, and I'm starting to learn to love the game a little bit, and you know, it's just like these games were true to my heart, especially Gen 5. Actually, I wish they add more Gen 5 mods in this. You know, I was a little disgusted when they didn't add that much. Like, really? Like, the only good mod? Really? Like Lilligan and Crocodile, and then, of course, Hydreigon's hard to get. I mean... but, of course, Hydreigon's one of those hard to get mods, so... Okay, hope you guys enjoyed, and, of course, I will catch you all in the next one.